welcome back to the channel. This is part 3 of the 2022 Formula Drift vlogs. So we had the preseason opener, then we had the half-season recap, and now this vlog is going to cover the second half of the FD season. Right here, we are in St. Louis. We're at the start line, and I'm going to go over a couple things to kind of get you guys up to pace if you didn't see the other 2 vlogs. We're in 13th place in the series. We're trying to better that at this round. We're going to have qualifying today, competition tomorrow. We felt great in practice yesterday. Overall, the car has been amazing this year. Very few issues, if any. We've just been checking up on our maintenance, going through the data. Everything has been perfect. The motor's running great. We're super happy. The team's been working good this year. We're just gonna try and get our points up to top 10 if we can, or even better. So we're just pushing hard for points this year. I wanna kind of walk you guys through this track. So this track is pretty tight and technical. I wouldn't call it a fast track, but we have an idea of how we're gonna show you that. So come, let's do that. And I'm gonna take you for a ride in the car and explain each zone as I'm getting to the zone in the car. So let's go do that. So this is my view from in the driver's seat, and I'm gonna give you a breakdown of the zones as I drive the track. So let's start in first gear. I'm gonna go through the gears. I gotta get it into 4th gear. Outer zone 1 approaching, here's outer zone 1. It's very short, then you handbrake a little bit, outer zone 2. Set yourself up, easing into the throttle, take some angle out, try and fill all of zone 3 so you get space to transition to the wall, downshift, outer zone 4, and that's it. So it's a very short track, not very high speed, but still room to chase and dive in a couple areas and try and keep it exciting for the fans. So there you have it. That's St. Louis's track from inside the car. What's up, everyone? I'm here with my buddy Mike Power. He's the driver of the black 2J powered S15. This is his rookie year in Pro 1.
Yep.
Here's Mike. I wanted to ask you, Mike, what are your likes and dislikes about this track here in St. Louis?
To be honest with you, I don't want to be mean, but I have more dislikes than I do likes. You know,
I might be the same.
Pro Spec last year, we actually got the win here, so we have some experience, but then we show up and we're like, oh, they changed the layout of the track, they changed the zone, so it's almost like trying to relearn a whole different track. This track's super technical. It's like on power to completely off power to back on power, then completely off power. So it's really a lot of off and on, and it gets a little tricky, but at the end of the day, it's still, you know, a Formula Drift track. We still get the drift and have fun and go fast and
put on a show for the fans.
Yeah, and I do like the idea that they made the changes because they want to see better tandems. So that's, you know, that's good for the fans.
We were just chomping at every time you're in chase.
And I'm pretty sure I crashed into almost every single car I battled last year here.
Yeah, I don't necessarily love this track either, but we just wanted to get your opinion.
Yeah, no, I'm all about it.
Do good out there today.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for your input.
You too. Later, people.
All right, what's up, everyone? I'm here with Dylan Hughes, and we're gonna ask him the question, what are your likes and dislikes of the track here in St. Louis?
Oh, the old STL track, dude, let me tell you. Well, I'm gonna go positive first.
Okay.
The positive is we get to go drifting this weekend, and we get to smell tires, and that's cool, and then we get to hang out with our friends, you know, and adrenaline's always good. That's about it. And then the negatives, boy, where do I start here? So it's really hot here, which is, you know, that's part of the deal. It's really hot. The track's a little bit goofy, but of course, like, I guess I can't talk too much smack. We're out here, and like I said, the track's certainly not my favorite. It flows kind of weird. They got, it's just weird. Like, it's super technical. And dude, my first laps yesterday, I was like, man, this is a lot of car for this track. Like my first 3 laps, I was like, this is like, it was so, you can't like hold it wide open. You kind of just gotta like tiptoe around until you like figure it out. But the dislike is definitely the last turn.
Oh,
yeah, well, yeah, outweighing for sure. But like, my least favorite part on the track is like outside zone 3 as you transfer across to outside zone 4, because we're putting our back bumper up against a wall that has a backwards radius, right? Usually you like to stick it in the pocket like a big bank. And then this one's like sticking out at you, so it makes it really weird. And now this year we have too much speed coming into that turn, so it's just incredibly awkward and kind of horrible for tandem. So,
and it's only like an 8-foot section of the wall that you can get next to, and then you're like, less angle, foot brake, okay, back on throttle.
Yeah, right. It's just like a very, it's very weird to like run the radius of a wall. The wall's going this way, like curved this way, and we have to like go at it. So you pretty much have to transfer your car in one spot on the track, and if you do it anywhere else, it doesn't work. But the problem is this transfer spot, you can't transfer there with how much speed you have unless you decel on the driver's side, which they won't let you do. So it's a very...
And then in chase, it makes it even harder.
Yeah, it's a very strange situation here, and I hope we never come back. Heard
All
it
right,
here first.
see you later. Never come back. We're here now with Travis Reeder. We're gonna ask him, what do you think about this racetrack? Positives and negatives, let's hear it.
All right, we'll start with the positives. All right, now we'll get into the negatives. No, this track, it's interesting. It's kind of one of those where it really tests like your car and your driving style, because it's a fast turn to a slow turn to a fast turn to a slow turn again. That's not what we necessarily like, and this specific layout that they have now is basically, I want to start with FD has done the best that they can to make this the best
show. Probably.
The best show.
Yeah.
But for us drivers, it's increasingly more difficult to drive this as the cars get faster, because if you leave any of the zones early, you're screwed for the entire lap, and then it ruins everything. It's like you leave outer 1 early, you're too early into 2 and you're shallow, and then you can't get to 3, and then you're shallow to 4, and then you crash into the wall, pretty much. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
and then
so,
in the chase, it's even worse.
Yeah, and in the chase, it's even worse. If someone's off the zone, you're in the smoke and you're blind, and then you're really not getting to where you need to be. And on top of that, there's a dog food plant about 3 miles that way that when the wind blows right, it smells like dog food. So that's always a plus, and it's really sweaty. So yeah, St. Louis, can't wait. We're gonna go to Monroe where none of this happens.
Yeah, all right. See you, bud. Hi guys, we're here at Evergreen Speedway in Monroe, Washington. We're in my home state where I grew up, Washington State. I want to quickly go over last round. We didn't qualify how we wanted at St. Louis. It was just kind of an off round for me. We're not going to let that get in our mind or bog us down. Our battle, we did not advance. So knocked out in top 32. We don't ever want that to happen, but it happens. We are going to throw that away and think positive. We're at one of the coolest tracks in the whole series. Super high speed entry, big bank. I love this track. I can't wait to start driving tomorrow, and we're just gonna make the best of this track, and we're gonna qualify good. Let's see what we can get out of this round, guys.
beautiful looking, always in that Mark IV Toyota Supra. The gear wrench, RAD Industries Toyota Supra. Let's take a look. Slide him left for Taguchi, right for Dan Burkett. We got 1, 2, and Dan Burkett gets the victory. Next up, the signature mullet flows out back, and the signature Supra that he's behind the wheel of. The RAD Industries Gear Wrench GT Radial Mark IV Toyota Supra. It is RAD Dan Burkett! Here we go, Dean Carney initiates with that Dodge Viper in tow. Good initiation there by Dean Carney. Works his way high on the bank, as opposed to Burkett he's got good proximity, but he needs to be higher. Now come into that power alley. Whoa, Burkett really pushes. He held that a little long, but look at this. Woo, bangs on the side of the Viper. I believe there's contact. Look at the flames. Burkett lunges back and forth. Oh man, it's an arm wrestling match. What a great way to start the top 16. Wow. And here we go, slide him left for Burkett, right for Dean Carney, and it's a one more time. Dean Carney and Dan split decision across the board.
Completely split.
Absolutely OMTs. We got one more time. We got Dan Burkett, and one more time. They're going at it again.
That is not right.
That is not what
that is not right.
What is going on here?
Both judges are saying, what just happened? What just happened?
All right, so again, just to clarify, that graphic was incorrect. Dan Burkett gets the win. Dan Burkett gets the win. Taking out Frederick Osmo's second in points. Dan Burkett enters his first ever Final Four in Formula Drift history.
He is excited, he is happy, he has that smile across his face and also trying to stay really calm. And looking forward at the brackets, you're either going to do battle against Matt Field or Dylan Hughes. If you go against Matt Field, he has given you some advice.
Leading up to this round, I talked to Matt periodically, but I called Matt. I was like, Matt, I watched you transform into the man that you are right now, and I just want some advice on how do you get your mind right from like the crazy guy that you were when in your S14 to like very calculated driver now. He kind of gave me some guidance, but the way I would look at it is he like unlocked a little cheat code in my head because I already had the skill, I had the car, and I'm just like, I just needed this push, and and Matt gave me that push. I would love to drive with Matt right now. It'd be so much fun, and I think he would love to drive with me too. So this morning I woke up and I said, I'm gonna drive for the fans today and my team, because we had a horrible crash into the wall. I got kind of blinded by the light yesterday, the sun, and coming in, and so I just wanted to drive for the fans today and my team, and we're just having fun, and I'm staying focused.
Love it. Well, we're going to see Dan in his first ever Final Four battle.
Dan and his wife and just their whole team, their family, that's what it is. They're an awesome team. So, and here we go. So Dan Burkett, his first ever Final Four, going against our current points leader. The drivers wait, see what the verdict is. Some great driving by all the drivers. Make some noise from Dan Burkett, Matt Field. Slide him right for Matt Field, and Matt Field gets the win.
I know, no, but when I leave for FD and I don't have anyone that like lives there, I have to like let someone else watch my pig then.
It's the same as a dog.
So it's not that bad?
It's the same as a dog.
Fuck, I should get one, huh?
Yeah, they're sick.
So much character, like.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're out in Utah. It's our first time being at Utah Motorsports campus.
Yes, round 7.
Round 7 of FD. They're trying out this track for the first time. If all goes well, we'll probably come back next year. But as you guys can see, we're with the truck and we're loading up a ton of boxes. We ship stuff to ourselves after round 6 in Washington, getting ready to work on the car. The same track is where BMI Racing, which is their Gear Wrench sponsored team as well, so it's a Gear Wrench teammate. They are the ones that let us ship a bunch of boxes to them, and I'm standing outside their shop, so let's go in there and check out all the stuff they have going on in here. So they do NASCAR racing, and this is their car. Gear Wrench. And that's Bridget. What's up, Bridget?
Hi!
Do you want to show us your car a little bit?
Here's the engine. We have a bit over 600 horsepower, and our car weighs 3,400 pounds. This was originally a 2015 NASCAR Cup car, so it's run in the Cup Series a few times, and now it runs in my series, which is the ARCA Menards West. Here we are.
Cool. She even let me get in it earlier. And it is very tight in here. Seems pretty intimidating, but I would definitely take it for a lap if she let me. They set it up really soft in the front, so I guess under braking is what you're saying?
Yeah, so usually when I hit the brakes, the front car just like drops down to the ground. Yeah, so it just helps with like with sealing the front end and just having the whole car get as much like traction as possible towards the front.
For like turning or something? Okay. So, what would happen? Like, don't you guys go close to 200 sometimes? Or like
so our fastest track is in Phoenix, Arizona, and we do go close to 170 there.
Does it push down?
So we have a different shock setup where once we get out of the corner, it goes really slow when it rises. So the front end does stay down, but it still rises until we hit the brakes again.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Learned something new today. That's cool. Well, they're kind of working on their car. She's making a checklist of what to do. We all do this when it's, you know, time to work on the car. We're gonna do it shortly when we go work on our car. So we'll probably let them get back to it and go head over to the race car. See ya.
Bye.
Car was pretty beat after the last round, and we didn't show you. I mean, you might have seen it. I don't know if you saw it. I didn't video it with this camera, but this is after we've put 2 days of work into body, part of a day into body, some fiberglass work, some vinyl work, some new stickers, sponsor decals, and then front bumper was fixed and it's in the trailer, but we did a clutch, fresh ACT triple. We checked out the SEDEV transmission, make sure it's good to go. Fresh Torco fluids, went through everything, and the car is ready to compete. We're over here at Franco Racing, Victor Franco's shop. He's also got a lot of gear wrench tools, which is really cool. He just has like a 2-bay shop here where he does stuff on drift cars and other race cars. Where's Victor at? That's not Victor, that's his friend. We'll introduce you to Victor because he helped us out big time with this lift and let us work in its space. But meanwhile, let's check out what these boys are up to. Hey sir, what are you doing? Working on race cars?
Nice camera. You steal it from me?
No, they have the same kind of camera. Or maybe he's looking through the camera at you guys. Are you talking to the people inside here? These people in here.
Oh yeah. They might have the same camera too.
They might, or they might just have a screen they're watching us on. So he's doing some repairs just like we were. I don't know if you guys saw his car up close and personal. It's a drift car, so that means it's also a derby car, and it's all beat up, just like mine was. And he just started working on his today. I hope I got your butt crack.
Do not.
So that's what happened today. Tomorrow we set up, and then the day after that, we drive on this new track. I'll show you more about this track. It's a really cool facility. It's gonna be some high-speed tandems where it doesn't seem to decrease at all after you get going. You initiate inner clip, so you're gonna slow down a bit there. Let's say 60 something miles an hour from 100, maybe 70 miles an hour, and then it kind of stays constant after that, which I'm excited about. Looking forward to it. Let's introduce you to Victor, and then we'll start drifting here pretty soon, in about 24 hours, but for you guys, it'll be real quick. This is Victor.
Yeah.
Took us a while to find him. He was building engines in the other room or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep.
So he's the generous man that has a lot of Corvettes, and he let us use the lift and the shop. Yep. Thank you.
Of course, you're
If
welcome.
you guys want to follow him, his Instagram is Franco Racing 86.
Yep.
He likes C5 Corvettes for drifting.
Yeah, love C5 Corvettes. I also like Corollas.
Yeah, Toyota guy.
BMWs.
Okay, he just likes drifting. Rear wheel drive cars.
Yeah.
Next up, you guys are gonna see some drifting. Say bye to Victor.
See ya.
Hi everyone, we're out here in Utah at the Utah Motorsports Campus for round 7 of Formula Drift. This is an absolutely amazing facility. It's very large, got a lot going on. This is the first time Formula Drift is here, first time I've been here. Right behind us, we're looking at Outer Zone 3 and the finish line. Pretty high speed track and it flows pretty nice, keeping your momentum up. And right now we have Pro Spec out here putting in some laps. So, last round was our highest of highs so far in Formula Drift. Had a really fun time. We battled through some tough opponents and we worked our way into top 4. Really exciting. The team had a blast. We hit the wall in qualifying, came back from that, qualified 32 because I had no brakes in qualifying and just had to like twitch my way through the big bank and never touch the brakes because we had a bent hub which made the rotor move, which would push my pads out, so if I hit the brakes, the pedal would go to the floor. Last round had a lot of highs and lows, but we ended on a really high high and the team took that momentum and we brought it here, so we're excited to be here.
Welcome to the internet. This is the internet. There's nothing else here but porn and baby otters.
So we're gonna give this rim away. This was an accident in the row last round. And I figured someone would want this for a garage piece or something in their, you know, collectible thing. You guys have to answer a question about my life. I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and then the first person that gets the right answer will get to win this and take it home. Okay, so the question I'm gonna ask, if you wanna win this rim, is you guys, if you follow me, you would know I have a dog named Turbo. His birthday is next month. How old is Turbo gonna be?
15. 9, 14, 8, 16.
Yeah, he's gonna be 15 next month.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're here with Sheriff Barrion, and this is his beautiful C7 Corvette, and he's gonna tell us a little bit about it.
Sure, man. It's a car that we took too long to really be reliable. Now we are having a LT engine, 1300 horsepower, Pro Charger with full tech. We don't have any kind of nitros. We are thinking about add this for next years.
Adding nitrous with you have 1300 horsepower?
Yes, but the thing is, like, the horsepower in low RPM sometimes
Okay,
it's
so you
kind
wanna
of
wake it
hard
up.
to
Okay.
wake it up. So we are trying to figure out something for that.
Okay.
Other than that, Spark Chop Max, really nice angle. C7 Z06, so it's already carbon fiber from factory. Now we are also thinking to change for carbon Kevlar, yes,
Okay.
that one, make lighter. The worst thing to work in this car was the weight of the car. It's a aluminum chassis. It's really heavy. It's like now I am still above 3,300 pounds.
Huh.
So for next year, change for aluminum block. It will take like 100 pounds off. The differential, it's something that is really hard to work. We still have like all-in factory differential.
Transaxle?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that is not any kind of differential that works in this car.
Yeah.
We have many different options for Corvette C6, but not for C7.
They don't make a quick change for C7 yet?
No.
Ah.
So for next year, we probably will change completely everything.
To make
Changing
that
dog
happen?
box for the front, adding some regular differential there and make it easier.
Okay. Thank you for telling us about it. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you for it too, man.
See you guys later.
See you there.
Next, we go out here and hit some laps and we have qualifying, so let's go do that. This is not funny, but just like that, the weekend's over. Really, really sad, actually. So, like I just said, highest of highs, and made a mistake in qualifying. My first lap was so-so, got an 82. Made a bigger mistake because I tried to go harder on my second lap, and the weekend's over. We got 33rd, we're out. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. You guys know it would be devastating for myself because I put so much into this, and I can't believe after all these years that we would go our best season and then not qualify during our best season. Like, we're in the best points we've been in. I guess what I need to do is think positive. What did I learn from my mistake and how can I improve from that? Otherwise, I'm just gonna like take it down into the rabbit hole and be all in my mind with negatives, and we're not gonna go there. We gotta stay positive. We have Irwindale ahead of us. We know that track. We have a lot of data from that track. I like that track. Let's end this season on the best note we've ever done. Okay guys, final round of Formula Drift, which brings us to Irwindale Speedway in California. This is basically my old home track. Lived here for many years, got to drive this track a lot. So it's exciting to be back. It's one of the fastest tracks, kind of one of, not scariest, but for the car's point of view, scariest tracks, because the whole thing is lined with walls that are not gonna move. Right behind us here, this would be the most dangerous part of the track, I'd say, right there, because you come off the big bank, full throttle through an in-clip, transition. In my case, I downshift, and then back on throttle before you even get there, right next to another wall. pretty sketchy, but that's what makes this track so exciting. So at the final round, everyone is gonna lay it on the line, as will I. It's the deciding factor of the championship is gonna happen. And for other people that are in a position like myself, we wanna end the season off good and bring our points up. So that's what we're here to do. That's what we're going to do. We're just out here walking the track, excited, we're checking it out. We're gonna make some positive memories with the team at this track starting tomorrow. We have qualifying and practice tomorrow. Competition is on Saturday. So let's get it, guys.
Yeah, let's try to get this.
Irwindale is over. Fortunately, we didn't get what we wanted. We did learn some stuff. We had fun. Car got pretty beat up. See, multiple panels have been switched to new panels. We're going to SEMA in like 2 weeks, a little less than that, I think. We gotta make the car look all beautiful again. We knew we'd be replacing some panels. We were hoping to end on a really good note in this round. Unfortunately, that did not happen. We tried our best. Overall, taking the whole season into a whole, we had a very successful season. I feel that we learned many good things, and there was moments, like great moments, like Washington. We got the top 4, we had a top 8. Overall, we have to come away from this positive, even though we didn't end in the points that we wanted to at the end of the year. We're gonna come back next year ready with what we learned this year. We had a really successful mechanical year on the car. Literally 0 issues, no broken transmissions, no broken motors, transmissions, nothing. So there's a lot to take away from it, and the team worked good together, so we're happy. Really loud car starting here, so I'm gonna have to talk to you guys later.